I thought this week was a little weak. That's just me. I thought it was a little weak. I hate you. Yeah, Olivia. So it was sort of like, I'm just sitting there like, it's like, okay, I'm Tom back. I got you. You know, then the husband back. Okay, and then Leah, she come back. She trying to cut her way in. I don't know what the hell was that. I don't know what the hell was that. So I'm still sort of confused. And so what happens, y'all, is on moments like tonight, I need to know, you know, I need to be able to go back and like, you know, somehow and remember, like when that sucker was like this fire. That's what I need to do. I gotta go back and hit that fire. Y'all remember this here? Y'all remember this fire right here?
Where do you sit?
So where to?
I'm thinking you're a
this is
accepting failure and disgrace.
And
called me a
big space
stereotype this morning. I worked so hard 30 years. I clawed my way into the most powerful house in the world. That's all good. I look in the mirror and I don't even know who I am anymore. Maybe a stereotype.
Cyrus,
Yes.
I need you to listen to me very carefully because I'm going to speak to you right now the way the Cyrus Bean I know would speak to you. When did you decide to let them ruin you?
Ruin you?
Excuse me?
So your life's unfair, so what? That's how it is.
Yes, how it is.
So they're mean girling you in the press, they're calling you names that hurt your little soft spot deep inside. Well, so what? That's how it is. So you lost someone you loved. You lost the one person who felt like family. Well, guess what? Grow the hell up because that is how it is.
Yeah.
The Cyrus Bean I know doesn't hide in his half-empty closet and run his hands like a little bitch baby. The Cyrus I know is a patriot. He bites the bullet and he does what it takes to serve the Republic at all costs. So I want to know right now, in this moment, who you are. Because the pathetic shell of a person I'm looking at right now doesn't deserve to stand on the presidential seal in the Oval Office, let alone tell the president what to do. Who are you, Cy? Who are you, Cy? Who are you, Cy?
I'm one of the most powerful men in the world.
I'm one of the most powerful men in the world. Oh, yes, no, you're not a bitch, baby.
I run this country. I'm nobody's bitch, baby.
I don't know, you still sound like a little bitch, baby.
I'm not a little bitch, baby.
Like a bitch, baby.
Prove it to me. Right now, show me who you are, Cyrus Bean.
When's the wedding? When's the summer?
See, that's what I do, okay? Y'all, I see, last year, for a moment there, like the old Olivia came back, and then all of a sudden, I'm gonna do that right now. See, that's what I do. I need, okay, I don't know about y'all, that's what I do. I need,
figure out what you're talking about.
I need the Olivia who is just sitting here just like slaying folks. I need the Olivia who is sitting here fixing stuff and knows off each other. That's what I need, okay? I need to see that one. That's the Olivia who I really love in the show for. I know some of y'all feel for that sappy ass shit. And getting a hug and fit and Maple and going to Vermont or New Hampshire, where the hell they were going to. I don't really care. I don't care about her wearing his Navy sweatshirt, all the kind of romantic BS right there. I don't care, okay? I need a badass sister wearing the pumps and wearing and having an outfit and doing stuff. That's all I'm saying. So I would just appreciate if you actually see some of that sort of stuff. To the person who called this a weak scope, you take your ass on and go find somebody else. I don't really care what you think about this particular scope. This is about actually having some fun watching Scandal. So that's the whole deal with it. So I'm just saying that's what I would like. So here we are with 3 episodes in, and we still are sort of trying to figure out really what the hell is going on. I don't really know what the hell's going on. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. But all I'm saying is I might want to see something a little bit different. That's just me. That's just me. I'm just saying. 3 in, that's just me. So, I don't know about y'all. So, I'm still trying to figure it out. So, hopefully, we'll get it figured out. And, you know, we'll see what happens. So, you know, Sean, I don't know what y'all doing. Maybe, you know, starting late in the spring, getting that baby. And not getting the fall, and that's all it. I don't know. All I'm saying is, I'm need to like wrap this Cyrus thing up like real quick to move on to the next damn storyline because it's really sort of it's taking too damn long. So I don't know whether Simon did it, Tom did it. I don't know whether Billy did it. I don't know whether Papa Pope did it. I don't know. I don't know whether David did it or even Abby did it or Huck or anybody. But all I'm saying is, let's hurry the hell up. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, could be Jake, but yeah, could be Jake. Did y'all also know that Scott Foley played Jake directed the last episode of Scandal? Yeah, that's also what happened there as well. So that's just me. And so I just want to pop on, share my thoughts on that whole thing. Don't forget, first of all, I want to thank everybody who watched our Prime Time special, the Common John Legend, It's the Ray Journey Smollett. We're going to be there again. I can't tell you when, but the weekends, and look out for it. I'll let y'all know. And so that's what's up. So, just want to have a little fun here with y'all. Now, let me also say this here real quick. Some of y'all probably coming on here on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope, and y'all probably saying, man, this is a TV show. Why y'all taking this seriously? Because you know what? I get tired of talking about Trump's ass all damn day, okay? He lying about something. He tweeting about something. And so thank God Scandal is saving me from having to deal with that craziness coming out of the White House every single day. So I'm really trying to stay sane because here's the reality. Scandal might not last the next 4 years, but real life scandal, Trump in the White House will last the next 4 years, and so we need to have some sort of getaway from the madness known as Donald Trump, as well as Lime, Kellyanne Conway, and all the rest of them. So that's one of the reasons why we do that. Mine, Tress, whoever you are, I don't really give a damn what you think in terms of you can keep trying to fight them primary battles between Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders. Get the hell over it. Bernie Sanders would have had a better shot getting nomination had Bernie Sanders not ignored black people for the first 6 months of his campaign. So I'm about sick and tired of y'all Bernie Sanders people running your damn mouth as if y'all somehow, if he was not paying attention, but he was paying attention to black people when he wasn't. Okay, so Hillary was talking to black people. Bernie Sanders wasn't talking to black people. So if y'all want to keep playing that game with me, y'all can keep going with that. But to say, oh, well, Hillary was no better. No, actually, she was talking to black people because she appeared on Tom Jordan Morning Show on several occasions. Also came on TV One.
Slave him.
Really trying to have that conversation. And even now, Bernie Sanders, she doesn't want to we got some issues on that. So my deal is like, suck the hell up for all y'all Bernie Sanders people. And so simple as that. So y'all need to wake up. And so if y'all want to keep reliving that, Jesse Jackson was the best choice in 1984 and 88. But bottom line is, he didn't win the nomination. So if you want him to run, well, run again in 4 years, okay? That's what you should do, all right? So y'all
tell that idiot from 1968 to do it too, claiming he's great.
Somehow, no, he didn't. Okay, that's a doggone lie. Amanda Trez 17, or whoever the hell you are. That's a doggone lie.
That's not me, y'all.
Let me go ahead and say this real quick, because see, I thought I was going to get off here, but I can't stand it when somebody keeps running their damn mouth who has no idea what the hell they're talking about.
Come on, freak.
And then they want to sit here and try to say, well, no, you didn't give somebody a shot. Let me be real clear. Minda, M-I-N-D-A, Trest, T-R-E-S-T, 17 on Periscope. Okay? What I'm about to do right now is to seriously embarrass you because you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Correct.
Here's the fact, okay? Bernie Sanders did not deal with black people until after he won New Hampshire and were going to South Carolina. I can tell you for a fact, for 6 months, we were trying to get Bernie Sanders on the Tom Jordan Morning Show, trying to get him on TV One, trying to get him on other black radio shows, okay? But Bernie Sanders people were not feeling that. I can tell you for a fact, I got the emails from the black Bernie Sanders advisors who were trying to get him to come on black media and talk with us. See, only talking to Killer Michael Cornel West is not talking to black people. What I'm saying is this here, and also sitting down for a real chat with everybody is one thing, but Tom Jordan has 100 stations and 8 million listeners. So all I'm saying, so what? 20,000 people saw a real chat on Ebony and 8 million listeners. I'm just saying you might want to go talk to where black people are congregating. So the question is this: did Bernie Sanders go to Steve Harvey or Tom Jordan? No. Go to Steve Harvey? No. Go to Ricky Smiley? No. Go to Yolanda Adams? No. Go to Sharpton's show? No. Go to D.O. Hughley? No. Go to Russ Parr's show? No. Have I done yet? Oh, I'm not done yet. And so that happened. I offered him an entire hour to actually come on. He didn't speak to establishment blacks. No, I'm talking to grassroots black. I said, Bernie Sanders, people will give you a whole hour on TV One. In October of 2015, Hillary Clinton people said, yo, we'll do, and actually he gave Joe Madison late. So they said, we'll do a town hall, and then we'll air on TV One, which we did. We shot in South Carolina. All the same thing to Bernie. Never happened. Anything with black people did not pick up with Bernie Sanders until after being jealous during the campaign. How do I know that? Mind the Tread 17, which really should mean mind of your own business. And that is because I was talking to being jealous. I was talking to Simone Sanders. I was talking to all of the black people who were there, and the black advisors on Bernie Sanders' campaign were saying, yo, we don't know what's going on. We're trying to make it happen. They kept calling me, we're going to promise we're going to make it happen. We're going to make it happen. Then Sanders decided to talk to black people after New Hampshire, going to South Carolina. Oh, but I ain't quite done yet. Then
take your time.
All you, some of y'all bigoted Bernie Sanders people, let me also correct y'all on this one as well, which some of y'all did. But tell you what some of y'all did. Then y'all start dissing black people by saying, well, oh, these states don't mean nothing because Democrats are going to win these states in the fall, so we don't really need Mississippi and Georgia and Alabama. What y'all are really saying is we don't need all these states with a lot of black people, but we can focus on these states with a lot of white people. That's what y'all don't even understand. So Bernie Sanders people, y'all were insulting African Americans when y'all were making those kind of comments and somehow saying black folks get mad. Oh, I know y'all don't think so. But that's exactly what y'all were doing. So bottom line is this here. Okay, had Bernie Sanders would have seen people actually pay attention to black people, that's exactly, he would have had a better shot of winning the nomination. But because he didn't win the nomination. So what y'all need to do is stop whining. He didn't run an inclusive campaign. He ignored the most loyal voters in the Democratic Party. Right. So we clear. He lost. Suck it up. The primary is over. Your election is over. Now, focus on next. You understand me? And here's what's stupid. Roland, Ricky Smiley, Steve Harvey, Tom Jones are established representatives of African Americans. And that's how it is when you're done. Because guess who listens? So you're saying there are 8 million established people who listen to Tom Jones? No. Regular, ordinary people who are out there voting. So, you know, don't come in with that crap because you look silly talking that crap. So, I'm done. Mind the Trend 17. I'm done with your little silly comments and that little nonsense. So, knock yourself out all you want to and try what you want to do. So, I'm tired of that conversation. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to go. Hope y'all had a great time. Again, it was good sitting and having a little chat talking about scandal. How you doing when you deal with murders on right now? My wife takes it, so I just want to jump on it like lately. So I'm about to go eat, and then I'm about to get out of here sleep. So y'all, hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning, TV One, 7 a.m. News One now. We're going to talk about the decision dealing with Trump. Also, yo, I got 3 parts interview with Marcel Williams, being real good. Some fools say got fired lately. Fool ain't get fired.
Dude, stop it.
But more than likely, you probably got 3 people following you on Periscope. See, I'm done embarrassing people. Don't forget, y'all, I'm also going to be joining the red carpet team for the NAACP Music Awards Saturday on TV One. You know we're going to have a fun time. Now, I only got 3 hits, and y'all better be watching. So don't be insecure now. Baby, I'm not insecure. I'm not insecure. I'm just straight serious. I said, I thought you were on CNN. No, fool. I didn't get fired on CNN. See, new CEO, my contract was up. New CEO comes in. He hires his own people because he wanted to hire them cheaper. That's what happened. Didn't get fired. See? Don't be dumb. Really don't be dumb. Don't be dumb. Because right now, you're being dumb. And I'm done dealing with dumb. Okay, people. I'm done with receipts for tonight. Got it? Real please. Alright, folks, if y'all want to see don't forget TV One, go to my Facebook page, to my YouTube channel, and go to my Instagram page. You can actually see some of the clips from the show. Okay, I got to go. YouTube, it's been real. Facebook Live is been real. Periscope has been real. I'm blocking this person who keeps getting downloads. You do the legal network because you keep doing the same thing. All you're doing is spamming my page, and you got to go. And so there we go right there. So also, if you're going to try to insult somebody, I'm going to go ahead and block you too. So anybody else want to get one? Anybody else?
Rolling Martin. Thanks for watching.
I got you. See y'all later.
I'm still sitting here digging on.
help me see that's not all I can be with you there. And if I need a friend just to take me in the warm embrace of a smiling face, will you be there? Will you be there? When I need you, will you be there? Can you be true? Will you be there? When I need you, will you be there? If I feel a way that will let me say, like a short one blade, I won't open today, will you be there? And if I look for you, say what I know is true, if the world thinks I'm wrong, whose side will you be on? Will you be there? Will you be there? When I need you, will you be there? Can you be true? Will you be there? When I need you, will you be there? You're not alone in this world. You're my friend, and I will keep you. That's the truth, yeah. When you can see, when you can see through. Let me
I'm Nona Hendricks, and I'm here to share my story about my mother and her tomato stew. You know, I'm Nona Hendricks, and I'm here to share my story about my mother and her tomato stew. You know, when my mother retired, it was after, you know, many years of being sort of she was the oldest of the 15 children, actually. It was more than 14, because my grandmother took on another child, as if she needed another. And so my mother, being the oldest, was the babysitter, the cook, the nurse, everything. So she basically became a mother to her sisters and brothers. And when she moved to, first to New York, then to New Jersey, her sisters and brothers, several of them followed her and basically populated Trenton, New Jersey. And if you go to Trenton, you'll find lots of Hendrickses there. Not only did my mother have a restaurant, but my aunts had restaurants. But my mother was the one who was pretty much the center of it all. And after retiring, she truly was really, really bored. She would go do all kinds of things, but nothing sort of gave her the fulfillment that she had with the interaction with people that she spent so much time with over her life. And she found this little restaurant around the corner from where we had moved to, and a woman there, they became friends, and they were talking, and the woman no longer wanted to run her luncheonette. And, you know, my mother came back saying, I just bought a restaurant. And I'm like, you bought a what? I'm opening a restaurant. And I was like, okay, you are 72 going on 73, maybe not a good idea. But no, you know, when she decided, that was it. And she actually enlisted my brother to help her, and different members of the family helped. And she started, and her big thing was really cooking chitlins, because it was not many people did that, especially not in Trenton, New Jersey. And so, which was really not, I wasn't so happy about, because they smelled horrible when she was cleaning them. But people from her generation and some others loved it, and that was her specialty from Nona B's. Danny Glover used to drive from New York to go have my mother's food, and she would call me and go, Danny's here, ordering. And my mom just was a great cook. I mean, you know, when you cook for that many people for so long, and her brothers were great cooks. In fact, my brothers were great cooks, because she passed it on. And she could, you know, just as well cook savory, but also she was a great baker. You know, we had biscuits from the time that I can remember as a child, and muffins and cakes, and always on the holidays she was baking pies, and from sweet potato pie was great, pumpkin pie, peach, she could make them all. A great crust maker. And the other thing that she was really good at, as a child, we would go to the farms in New Jersey and pick vegetables, and bring home the vegetables, and my mom would can them for the winter. I would put them in jars, cook them down, can them, put them in jars, and we had peaches all year long from the peach farm that we brought home, and she stewed down into peach. And she did the same thing with tomatoes, string beans, you know, everything. So we actually didn't buy much from stores when I was a child. And
Thank you.
one of the things that she made that I loved every winter was her tomato stew. And she would use it as stock for her beef stew, and to make her chicken stew with tomatoes. But what she made, that particular thing was so, like, yummy, like home for me. And we would pick the tomatoes, we would bring them home, we would peel them. She would boil them, we would peel them, and then she would begin to put all the things. She would sometimes add different things. Sometimes with just string beans, okra, corn off the cob, seasoned just by whatever how she seasoned them, pretty much, because she rarely measured anything. It was just like that. Put it on the stove and cook it. And then we would have it over rice, or she would use it in other things, or just it was wonderful, just as a soup after school or on the weekends. And, you know, and she loved it. I mean, she was so happy doing it. And she would it was only like around the corner from where she lived. She could get up, go there. She would go and buy whatever she needed to buy, or go, sometimes certain people still from the neighborhood came around with truckloads of food and stuff that they would sell, like the collard greens. The collard green guy would come, and she would buy her collard greens. And so it was a wonderful thing that she had an opportunity to do, rather than sort of sitting at home, which is, you know, I guess in a way, when you're of a certain generation, your parents want to do better for you, and then you want to do better for them by having them retire. And that is the worst thing you can do for someone who's been active all their life, is go sit in a chair and look out of the window. And, you know, so that's kind of what we aspired to for her, was like, you work, you work, you work, now just relax. And she wasn't interested in I took her to Florida, to the beach and stuff like that, and she loved it, but she would rather go visit relatives or do something or go to the church. She wasn't like, take me to Europe. She wasn't one of those people. She was much more about family and her grandchildren, her great-grandchildren. So she wasn't, like, I gotta get my nails done, go to the salon, and, that wasn't for her. She was just a regular kind of grandma.
That's right, people. You don't know nothing about this right here. Oh, I can turn it around the old-fashioned way. Wait a minute.
You need a website. Why not?
You do need, because you don't know nothing about building one without these people who sell them. I could guess the name of your websites. Host. That's how good I am with the IT. Alright, let's see what else is going on with our genius here.
Nona Hendricks. She's here for two reasons. One, because she has an art, the other because she is an art show.
Yes,
Let's
indeed.
talk about the art exhibit. How excited are you about that?
That was fantastic. I mean, it's a new part of my life, and it was old in my life when I went to school eons ago. That's what I was involved in. I was doing drawing and painting, and I was doing, all the bells and labelle over the years. And
I'm busy being a pop star.
Well, pop star or diva, whatever you want to call it, but no.
A girl's gotta eat.
Yes, exactly.
Because I believe in you. Love you do all the things you set out to do. Oh, I believe in you. I hope all your dreams come true.
Your music, your solo music, is always pushing envelopes. It's always cutting edge. It all knowledge a technical, but then you're always to stress the humanity of it all. That technology is loose. We're not humans first. And you manage to. How do you, when you approach a song, because you're one of the best female songwriters of our era. Girl, you've written a lot of hits, don't you know that?
Well, I don't know, no.
And even some of the songs that aren't huge hits, like Winds of Change, one of the most beautifully stirring songs ever written for men.
And that tonight, shouldn't I?
In the hospital,
I know, and
I've loved you from a distance, but not your tears.
Yes, yeah.
The world can use that sentiment right now.
And I really, actually, today, that and also the young girl Malia, Pakistan, or.
And the Taliban.
I have
shooting.
no idea who
and
she keeps
that was
referring
important
to.
that she was speaking today.
I'm thinking they got her hostage. I don't know.
She's an
Trust these
inspiration for me.
boys.
And now, what do you use now to create? Because I see Max everywhere, and you've been testing technology for years. You have this glove. Does the glove activate sounds on your computer?
It does. It controls sounds. It manipulates it, so I can do a reverb, delay. I can freeze my voice. I can do octaves below, octaves higher, and have them all happen at the same time, and sort of ship-shape my voice, which is, for me, a fantastic thing to grow from. Coming from the years of being a girl group, vocals that I've done over.
Yeah, and you guys just have to do it the hard way. They used to have to, they stack the vocal, they sing it over and over. It wasn't like cut and paste, fly it in.
We could fly anything.
No, you flew it.
Beyonce's gonna run that.
Or the phrase, that was it. But able to explore other ways of being creative
Google it.
is what keeps me going, keeps me inspired, because I think you get stale and you start regurgitating what it is that you've done, and you become, you start phoning in what you're doing. And, tonight, I was living on the edge.
And very in the moment.
I am pissed off in this crazy world I'm living. Have I chosen this alone?
It's interesting to watch people who maybe have come for the hits, like I Sweat or something, and then to watch them be exposed to some of this other stuff that you've been doing for a long time, and how lyrical. I would get lost in some of those songs you were, especially the remakes of the ones from Skin Diver. That was great, working with kids at Berkeley and having them isn't that what this is about music, being old, becoming new again?
that, and also that I can't take what I know with me.
Right.
And it's important for me to share it and pass it on to the mission. And in doing so, I learn from them what they are creating. So it's a give and take. And, you know, what am I going to do? Just like take my whole myself and not, you know? And I came out or around when there was a different kind of musical setting in the world. And it was all about so much, you know, gutting it out and getting out there. And now you have all this other technology and stuff that's in between that soul, that thing that comes from the gut, that a lot of the young kids, they don't get that if nobody shares that with them.
Right. And they don't also realize that music is a very human and very, I was wondering when I was sitting there, I thought, she doesn't have to tour. I mean, you don't, and you don't have to tour, but you